It is 7 to 1. He's a national treasure and he's just released his latest single, which will be a hit, called Let Me Drink. Guy Sebastian, welcome back to the program.
Thank you. Oh, that's a nice prediction.
Yeah, well, you haven't had too many misses.
Oh, I've had a few. It's a numbers game, this industry. You just keep going.
Have you felt it sometimes, can you have the right song at the wrong time?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, sometimes just timing, and there's so many factors that go into what, becomes a hit as a song. And sometimes, most of the time it just takes belief. So I've had a lot of radio support. I look at Choir, they sort of just took a punt on it.
It's a great song.
Yeah, and I think also because it just has a heartbeat to it. It's quite a personal song to me. And then before that I had a song called Before I Go, and everyone, radio got behind that as well. So I think I needed something a little bit light and something that wasn't so emotional, because Choir's about losing a friend of mine, and Before I Go was quite an emo sort of song as well. So Let Me Drink is the new singles, is very very lighthearted.
Where did Let Me Drink come from?
You know what? I actually wrote it the night before these guys were coming in to do background vocals on my album. So I was in LA, and there's this group called the Hamiltones, and I've followed them for quite a while. They're sort of these three guys from North Carolina. They're really soulful gospel singers, and they tour around the world. And I somehow snagged them to do some background vocals.
And Wale?
Wale, yeah.
Wale.
So Wale, he's a rapper that sort of wrote a very small verse for the bridge, and the song, it really is. It came about just because I had this group coming in. I thought I need to write something that's catered to them. I grew up listening to old soul, and especially Sam Cooke and the Soul Stirrers, all Otis Redding, all of that sort of style. And so wrote this song, and they came in the next day and we recorded it.
We're going to give listeners a sample of it heading towards the news at 1, called Let Me Drink, the new single for Guy Sebastian. You're also involved with Secret Santa.
I am, yes. So Cadbury, third year in a row, my wife and I are in town in Melbourne, and we're sort of promoting their new campaign, which is all about giving anonymously. So, I was told something a long time ago. Somebody said to me, real giving is when you give and you get nothing back. You don't get the accolades for the gift that you've given. And so they're kind of got this campaign, which I think is really pure and it's really beautiful, where they're saying, just give to the people that you love, just anonymously, just, out of the blue. And it might be somebody, it might be a neighbour, it might be anybody, and it might be chocolate, it might be something else, but I think it's a great initiative.
It's a lovely sentiment.
It is. Yeah.
Pamela wants to say hello. Hi, Pamela.
Hi, Guy.
Hi, Pamela.
I was over in Europe in July, and your trouble song was played on the radio all the time.
Yeah, look, a few countries smashed that song, which was good.
Was it a nice surprise, Pamela, that you were somewhere in Europe and suddenly you're hearing Guy Sebastian every 5 minutes?
Oh, it was fantastic. I said, oh, that's great.
Yeah, I'm headed over to. I've got a show in Amsterdam in a few weeks, and I'm doing a bit more promo over in Europe. It's I love that, because I have a lot of people from here when they're travelling. They feel this sense of pride when they hear Aussie artists overseas, and it's it's good.
What does it feel like when you're in Europe or in another country and you hear one of your tracks?
Look, it's a amazing feeling for me. I think because of my unique entry into this industry, I was on a TV show, and it was something that struck a chord with the nation. It was the first one of its kind, and there was myself and a real quintessential Aussie bloke in Shannon, and it really kind of divided the nation. But it was an interesting entry into the industry, and I think as an artist, you just really want your actual art to speak for itself. And so it's nice knowing that overseas they don't have that history with me, and that just the music itself is the thing that's leading the way. And it's a great feeling.
We're going to play Let Me Drink as we head towards the news. You're also taking on your first television hosting role.
I am, yes, just very soon actually. Next week I'm hosting the Arias. I'm performing as well, and that part I haven't thought about much. That I've done. The hosting bit's the tough one. So look, I'm just going to be myself. I'm a big believer that we can even come together more in this industry as artists and producers and writers and industry people. We can unite a bit more, and I think America does it really well, where a lot of artists collaborate, and there's not that competitiveness over there. And so my goal is just to be myself and have a great time and celebrate this diverse culture of music that's here.
Well, good luck with your first hosting role. Good luck with Let Me Drink, and a terrific trip to Europe as well. It's all happening,
you.
Guy Sebastian.
It
Well
is.
done.
And have a great Christmas yourself. You'll be busy as well.
Just a little bit.
Yes.
Just a little bit.
I'll probably see you at one of the gigs.
I think you will.